DATA Australasia, guided by lived experience, led by you.
Hello and welcome to DATA Australasia. I'm Elise Lonsdale, the proprietor and owner, and have been now for over 6.5 years since leaving a major blindness organisation. DATA Australasia is an access technology training business to assist people who are on the NDIS or otherwise funded to access their computers by learning how to use access technology. Nearly 20 years ago, Apple released the first iPhone, which came built in with a screen reader called VoiceOver. In actual fact, the first iPhone didn't have VoiceOver in it, but a subsequent one did. And since that time, that has given access to many blind and low vision individuals so that they can communicate via email, social media, and browse the internet, as well as writing documents. Similarly with a computer, access technology is the key to communications. People for many decades now, in actual fact, as I record this, it's the 30th anniversary of the ever-popular JAWS for Windows screen reader, which has empowered many people over the years to study, to enjoy browsing the internet, and of course work. Job access with speech is what the official acronym is for JAWS, and having access to that program or similar programs has empowered people, and that's what we teach here at DATA Australasia. We also teach keyboarding, the basic fundamentals of being able to use a modern computer, as many people who are blind and have low vision obviously can't see the keys on their computers, so they need to be able to touch type. Touch typing is a fundamental skill of being able to use a modern-day computer if using a screen reader and you are low vision or totally blind, because it is literally hard work to bend down and see the keys, particularly if you do want to use what residual vision you have to look at the screen. We have our three methodologies of teaching people the keyboard. One, our self-paced learning, which is a web-based self-paced program from Ed Club, Typing Club, that people can take home and practice in their own time. We start them off in the class, give them a username and log on, and they can take that home and practice. 2, standard drill method of teaching people to touch type, where we encourage people to touch type with the correct fingers on the correct keys, just like we used to back in the 60s and 70s. 3, my ever popular and famous symmetrical touch typing methodology, where we don't just teach the going across the keyboard, ASDF, but we go up the columns. For example, FR4RFV on the left finger with the left index key, and we use the same finger on the right hand to go JU7UJM on the right hand side of the keyboard, and we go out from there to the other fingers. And I can have people touch typing with the correct fingers within minutes. Has been proven with children and proven with adults. Back to access technology, the screen magnification and text-to-speech screen reading technology we have. I've already mentioned the JAWS for Windows screen reader for Windows-based users. We also have a program called NVDA, which is free, a lot less expensive, obviously, and that can often work just as well as the more expensive paid-for option of JAWS. We also teach people how to use screen magnification, such as ZoomText, which makes text larger on the screen. So these are just some of the things we can teach at DATA Australasia. There are many other things as well. We overlay these technologies across the normal application software, such as email, word processing programs, spreadsheeting, Windows operating systems, and other things like, for example, I had a client who wanted to do YouTube videos, etc. So what do you get when you come to DATA Australasia for a series of lessons? You get a lesson plan, you get the lesson itself, and detailed notes, which are headed up with semantic markup so that we can navigate those with the screen reader of our choice, which also has a section in it, keystrokes and gestures covered. So if you're doing physical gestures on an iPhone to access speech, or if you're doing keyboarding, you can go straight to what we have covered in your lesson. It's only about a page or so long after each lesson, and that's what we give. And this is different from mentoring. This is actually proper training. Data Australasia has the programs, the resources and the technology to give you the benefit of a well-rounded and easy-to-use computing experience. And I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you for watching.
For fast, efficient access technology training and support, call Elise Lonsdale from Australia 0448 966 533. That's 0448 966 533. Or from New Zealand on 027 315 2858. That's 027 315 2858. Data Australasia. Guided by lived experience, led by you.